Hey guys, Mike here from Old Man Things. How y'all doing? Let me light my pipe. Oh, for Pete's sake. I don't know if I have enough tobacco in my pouch. I should. I'm smoking some Paddler's Portage blend. And I'm smoking my James Upshall. I'm sure you can't see it. So it's another Fireside pipe chat. About 2 years ago, I got a Zycar pipe lighter, and it worked brilliant for 2 weeks. And then it would never light. I mean, it wouldn't hold um, the fuel. And I tried and tried, but it never worked. And I finally contacted them about a month and a half ago. Took them about 3 days to accept the return, and so I immediately mailed the lighter. And so, like I said, it's about a month and a half ago, and I got it a new one, a brand new one today. Hopefully, it lasts longer than 2 weeks. So I'm drinking a Shiner Bock. It's made in Texas, and I'm having a Bushmills Black Bush Irish whiskey. So cheers, everyone. It's a nice Irish whiskey, and it's an affordable Irish whiskey. That's a nice beer. If you'd like to have a beer once in a while, and you haven't ever had a Shiner Bock, it's a nice beer. When we lived in Oklahoma, we used to vacation in Port Aransas, Texas. It's on the South Padre Island. We used to get a condo right as close to the beach as you could in the Gulf of Mexico, and we'd always get Shiner Bock, and I always enjoyed that. So when I have a Shiner Bock, I always think of Port Aransas. I used to save up money I made from playing bagpipes at funerals and Christmas parties and whatnot. And then every year in the spring, for when the kids head off for spring break, we would go there and get a condo, and I would use the money that I saved up for the condo, and it was always nice. I do miss Port Aransas. I'd love to have lived there. So tell you what I did today. I'm getting ready for my canoe trip. I'm getting excited about it. So I got my canoe out and I looked at it. It was just filthy. So I gave it a wash. So I'll put the video of my canoe here. I got my canoe out and I gave it a nice wash. This is a Wenonah Vagabond. And I painted this 7, 8 years ago. It'd be like the Hudson Bay. It's been through a lot. It's been on I don't know how many canoe trips into the Boundary Waters. Canoed all over northern Wisconsin. And now it's gonna be going up to the UP. Anyhow, this is my canoe. I call it the Hudson because of the Hudson Bay. I'm a big fan of Hudson Bay. The Voyagers and all that from years ago. So anyways, yeah, I got it all nice and washed up. So here's it with it upright. Cleaned all the inside. Well, there's still stuff in there, but it's better than a kick in the teeth. It's like 90 degrees outside, but I wanted to do it. So this, I said, is a solo canoe. And these are, if you're wondering what these are for when you portage. It goes over your shoulders and is more comfortable. There's my seat. And I face that way. You can tell by now I'm a big fan of the Hudson Bay. And so I don't know how long, 7, 8 years ago, painted that canoe. It was green. It was like a dark green, and I painted it the Hudson Bay blanket color. I'm sorry, my pipe is making a lot of noise. Anyhow, so I did that this afternoon. And for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been looking for my Tilly hat. In fact, I did a video with the other Tilly hat. And it was about 3, 4 weeks ago. I looked everywhere. I told my wife I lost my Tilly hat, and she said, "Well, you're not getting another one." So I finally found it this afternoon. I was ever glad. So this is the Tilly hat. So my trip's in 2 weeks. I'm really getting excited about it. I think I told you I'm going to the UP, the Sylvania, so the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, the Sylvania Wilderness area. We're only going 2 nights. I wish we were going 3, but that's all right. So anyhow, well, that's what I've been doing with getting it ready, figuring out what paddles I want to take, because I got to take up my bent shaft, and then you always have a spare. So I'm trying to figure that out. The last few trips I've taken my Hudson Bay short beaver tail paddle. I think I'm going to try a different one this time. So what else? So tomorrow I'll have to cut the grass. And I have a little fish tank, little 5-gallon fish tank with a betta, whatever those fish are, and it's a really pretty one. So I have to clean that out. I have some of those African frogs in there too. They're real fun to watch. So I thought I'd do the whiskey pipe chat, fireside whiskey pipe chat. I like my Glencairn glasses, and this I think I showed you before. This is called a Canadian Glencairn. I'm gonna figure out what pipes to take, and what tobaccos, and how much tobacco. I love to sit out by the water in the early morning with a cup of tea and a pipe, and then we usually go for a day trip, and then come back, make dinner, and then sit out and have my pipe for the evening. And Tim goes to bed. It's my brother-in-law is going with me. He goes to bed so early, like around 7 o'clock. So I'll have my pipe with me. I'm gonna take my traveler bar I showed you in one of my episodes. I'm gonna bring. I'd like to do some sort. I'd like to get this one again. This Bushmills Black Bush, but I can't find it in the place where I'm at, where I normally get it. Well, that's a nice whiskey. So, but anyhow, guys, this was doing a fire, and I thought I'll show you my little videos of my canoe. I'm quite pleased with my canoe. I call it the Hudson. So I have two canoes. I have a canoe that was my grandpa's that he had given me before he died, and I just love that canoe. But it's a big canoe. It's a sports pal made in Ontario, Canada, North Bay. And I call that the Norman Charles after my grandpa. If I ever get another canoe, I'm gonna call it. I always thought this would be a neat name for canoe. The Water Walker. Wouldn't that be a neat name? So, just a quick video. Wanted to say hi and show you the canoe. So, getting not much going on this week. My friend Eric is camping on the other side of our yard. There's a little parking lot when people used to sell tombstones on our property years ago. So he's gonna bring his camper there. So he's gonna be here all week, and so I'm excited to see him. You want to come in the video? I would love to have you come on the video. I would say this is my pride and joy. Come on. Bye. I got interrupted with my beautiful daughter. And I asked her to be on the video and she wouldn't. And now I can't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And oh, my friend Eric's coming. we didn't meet each other until we both got a job at the clinic. But he grew up in a town not too far from where I grew up, and to find out we used to play, because I played football in high school. We used to play against each other, and we knew a lot of the same people, so it was always fun. And he's the same age as me. So he's coming Monday through Sunday, but his wife and two kids aren't coming until Friday, so he's going to be here all alone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we'll have a couple nights where we have a drop of whiskey, and he likes a cigar, so we'll have some cigars. So I'm excited about that. It'll be fun. So cheers, everyone. Thanks for watching. Toodle pep.